YouTube. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to make my whole window here for stickers. And as you can see, I've got my first two here. And so this is also a shout out to Happily Houseless and Wanderlust Estates. I've got your stickers and this is where they're at. So everybody who comes to my door will now see your stickers first and foremost. I also want to give a little bit of an update. I haven't done a whole lot as far as big projects, but I've done some little projects. I've completely covered this window with Reflectix, and I have a big poster in my storage that I'm going to get out and actually put on the Reflectix so it'll look really nice. And some other little small things I've been doing. I secured my desk. It wasn't really very secure, so I put some more little brackets there, some shelf brackets, and you can see I've got those, and then there's the angle iron down there. See, originally the angle iron was going to be in the middle of the desk, and the desk was going to be further from the door, more centered. But I realized that I had to have my little nightstand, and this nightstand is one of only two pieces of furniture that I brought from my old place. And of course it has the TV. And here's another sticker. I've had this sticker for a while. It's actually been on this little nightstand for a while now, and just how fitting is that to have a freedom sticker right there. I love it. I'm settling in a lot. I've learned a lot living in this RV for a couple of months now. I've learned that I can live without running water. I've got my water there and my drinking water. I bought Jack's this really awesome fountain. It's heavy enough that he can't tip it over. And he kept bugging me and bugging me and bugging me to run water for him in the sink, and that's not really very practical. And so this was my solution, this cute little fountain for him. I also have, I moved this spice rack. It was up in one of the cupboards. It was actually up in this cupboard and I couldn't get to it. And so I moved it down to here, and now it actually is useful and serving a purpose for me. I've learned that RVs are not really meant for short people. I am a short person. You know, for example, the vent here. I'm on my tippy toe and I can barely reach it. To close it and open it, I usually step up on this. To get into my food cupboard, I can reach it to open it, but I can't reach it to get into it. So to get into it, I step up on the couch. That's how I get, and that's how I get into my dishes too. So I got my dishes up here, and I got food in there, and I got my pans in here. A good friend of mine bought me this new pan set. It was really awesome of him. And then of course we've got Jax's, and yes, I'm walking on my couch because that's the only way I can reach anything. And then these ones over here, I've got my movies, which I haven't even watched any movies since I've moved in here, but they're there. And in here I've got a few books. The rest of my books are in storage along with the posters that I'm going to get for this window. And so here in probably a week or two, I'm going to get everything out of storage and close the storage unit, because I want to have one less expense. Here, I'll train the camera on Jax for a minute. He's climbing all over my computer. But now he wants up in the cupboard. See, if I leave any cupboards open at all, he'll jump up into them. See, watch, he'll jump right up into it. So I'm going to get all my stuff out of storage, and I'm going to, there he goes. I'm going to go through everything and give away a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in my storage is simply going to go to Goodwill, and some of it's going to go to my kids. Not a lot of it's actually going to stay here. We'll come back down here. Show you guys a picture of my babies, my grandbabies. This is Alice. You guys have seen her in videos. And this adorable little guy is Boston. I babysit him on Thursdays also. Maybe I'll do a video this Thursday with Boston in it. He is an adorable little boy. This picture's actually a year old now. Boy, that's hard to believe. So he's a year and a half and she's now 3.5. So they've grown a lot since that picture. I need to get a new picture of my little babies. And up here, these little handprints are my babies. My daughter made these for me for Christmas. She actually took them and did their little handprints and surprised me, and it was one of the best surprises I've ever had, honestly. It was awesome. The little handprints, they're so cute. They got green ribbon because it was Christmas. I'll probably eventually swap out that ribbon and put blue ribbon on there, and that'll look really nice. And well, that's really about it. There's not a whole lot. I haven't finished my picture collage here. I need to look for some really thin, like plexiglass, to put over the top of the pictures, and that'll protect them and keep the babies from pulling them off. And there is one other thing that I had to do, and that's this little scratching post. It didn't take me long to realize that Jax was tearing up the whole side of this. He was just really tearing it up. You can see a little bit here where he's torn it up a little bit, and I didn't want him to tear it up. I mean, not that I like the brown, but this fake leather, whatever it is, vinyl, is really in such incredible shape for being 30 years old, that even though I don't like the brown, I didn't want him to ruin it. And so I put that scratching post up there for him. And it's just this little cardboard thing that I velcroed on. And then I put duct tape over the front of this, because the first time he clawed on it, the whole thing, this whole inner part fell right out. And so I put the duct tape on it, and that keeps it in place. Makes him a happy boy. You want to say hi, Jax? Come on, Jax. Yeah. You gonna get that window? And this is my shower bag. I don't have a usable shower yet. In fact, my shower is storage for now. And so I shower in the shower room that they have here, and that works. So I've also learned that I don't have to shower every single day. That's another thing that I've learned, is I don't need to shower every day. And then this is my awesome Jax blanket. So if you guys didn't figure out by the fact that I named my cat Jax, the fact that I have this Jax blanket from Sons of Anarchy ought to definitely let you know I am a huge Sons of Anarchy fan. One of my favorite shows all time. And the character Jax, I love him. The actor Charlie Hunnam is an incredible person. I think he is an amazing person. So yes, I am a huge fan of Jax. And then my bathroom still has the ugly wallpaper. So really, the next thing that I paint is going to be this. And once I've painted over all the wallpaper, I'll be much happier, because the wallpaper is so ugly. I really hate it. But I've got it pretty situated. All my bathroom things are in here, and I've got a jug of water that I use when I need water in here. It helps with the toilet sometimes. And another thing that I learned, and this is a real easy, this is the non-chemical way of keeping your toilet from stinking, is essential oils. And I've got this lemongrass, except for the video's not wanting to focus on it. Focus, there we go. So I have this lemongrass essential oil, and what I'll do every time I empty my tank is I'll put about a half a gallon of water, maybe not quite a half a gallon of water in it, and then I'll drop several drops of this lemongrass into the water and flush it all down, and that keeps it from stinking. It doesn't stink in here. Put this back in. And I can't have my toilet paper on the toilet paper holder, so I'm just going to take that down, because when I do, Mr. Jax here unrolls the whole roll. I mean, literally, I'll wake up and the entire roll of toilet paper will be strewn about. He really creates havoc. What is it, Jax? What? What do you want? Want me to open this window too? See, so when I open this vent, I stand on the toilet. All the leaves. If anybody knows a good way of getting leaves off of your screen without having to take your screen completely off, let me know. Because right now I'm just living with it. There we go. And so now I've got that open, and there's looking out to the front. I think it's really, really homey. A good friend of mine told me how nice it is to see one of these old things getting some love, and I have to agree. All right, YouTube, well, I will do another update. I've got a couple of things that I want to do. I have two bikes that neither one of them are in good shape, but I'm hoping I can take them apart and use the parts that are working and build myself one good bike, and then I'll have a bike to get around. And another thing that I really need to do is get up on top and finish sealing up the seams and the cracks. So that's all coming up, and those of you who have stuck with me, I really appreciate it, and I'll be doing more. And again, big shout out to Happily Houseless and Wanderlust Estates. I got your stickers put up. Also, Just Incredible, I ordered a sticker from you, and as soon as I get it, it's going to go on my door with the other ones, so I'm eagerly waiting for that. Alright, well, have a great day, YouTube. We just want to say thank you for watching our videos and for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the like button, and best of all, have a great day.